Hi, my name is Tanya and I welcome you to day 4 of 78 days of this short course that I made based on teachings of quantum physicist Vadim Zeland and his books and courses called the Reality Transurfing. Today we're going to talk about the card number 4 of major arcana cards, which are cards that explain basic and major principles of reality transurfing, and the name of the card is Birth of the Star. What does that card mean? I made a short presentation, so I'm going to read it for you. It says, in order for you to truly succeed, it is very important to stop following well-established rules and criteria and conditioning, and instead start following your own path. For those who go out of the system, this creates new horizons. Usually, society is full of energetical structures which are called pendulums, and they can be very limiting. They're actually designed to feed off your energy so that you lose your individual inclinations and blend into the system. And so they don't like someone who is actually not feeding into them. But once you take your metaphysical power back to yourself, then even those pendulums give in and paradoxically give you what you want and give you support. Because then you create your own energetic structures, your own pendulums, and you grow in order to be able to turn these subconscious and rigid structures to work in your favor. And you have to simply start being yourself in order to do that and take that privilege. But what does that mean? That means becoming conscious instead of remaining unconscious with your life, circumstances, and with whatever is trying to define you or whatever is presently happening in your life. And it means following your divine nature and the highest calling of your soul. And this given right only you can actually give to yourself or take away from yourself. So that's a short explanation of this card, but let's see a card itself. So as you can see, there is this beast that is actually very scary, but there is a woman there, and which is, I suppose, the star, and she is actually sitting on the beast. And there is a star above her head. So that means like this beast is actually this society, this present circumstances of your life that is trying to define you. That beast is actually those pendulums that are stealing your energy, that are feeding off you and off your divine nature and purpose of your life. But this star is growing and emerging out of you when you actually start accepting this divine nature, when you stop being unconscious and when you take that power to yourself and actually tame that beast. So during life, I would say everyone is telling us that we are flawed and that we are so far from perfection. And they're telling us how success, glory, and fame are actually only reserved for the chosen few. But pendulums hide the fact that every human being is actually born to greatness and has a chance of success, therefore. So, because for pendulums, individuality is actually almost like death, because if you don't feed into some sort of rigid structure that is actually society imposing upon you, then it's kind of dying. It doesn't have anything out of you, and you're not used to that structure. So all of society exactly, and its structures are actually designed to keep us average, and in order to work actually for those abstract structures and for those chosen few that are managed to get away from that. So nothing will happen actually until you figure out that you have to abandon this collective unconsciousness. And there is no point in playing someone else's game, if we were to be honest, because each of us are unique souls and we are here to fulfill our unique purpose. So we just have to tap into that power, be that star actually, and then claim that right that we got by simply being a part of this unique creation, God or universe or multiverse or whatever you want to call it in accordance to your set of beliefs. So we have to tame that beast, and we are doing it by actually reclaiming our divine nature. Okay guys, this will be all for today. I hope you enjoyed the exploration of this card together with me, and I also am looking forward to hearing back from you with your own ideas, insights, and progression that you're making with this course. And I'm so glad to be able to help and participate in the raising of the awareness on the fact that we indeed as human beings are much, much more than the society and the boxes we are put in. So hopefully those type of videos also contribute to that fact. Until tomorrow and another card and exploration of that card, I wish you a beautiful day ahead. Goodbye.